I'm Jeryl Brown. If you don't know me, let me briefly introduce myself. I'm a psychotherapist here in town working at Psychological Health Associates, and I also teach meditation at Mandel JCC over nearly 20 years now. Perhaps you've seen the posters for my class as you've walked up the ramp to the health club facilities, or seen my flyers. Perhaps you've meditated before or never have and think it's not for you. Wherever you're at with meditation, with mindfulness, I know you've heard the word, as part of the JCC's efforts to create a sense of community with all of us during these trying times and to reach out with tools that may be helpful, I'm going to be posting some videos introducing mindfulness tools that may help you moving through these turbulent times. Anxiety is normal. Everybody's feeling a certain level of anxiety, but we all experience anxiety differently. Think about how you deal with the 1 hour time change that we experience 2 times each year. Some people, it doesn't really affect them very much. For other people, they find that their mood, their sleep patterns, irritability, ability to focus and function is really impacted a lot. And that's only 1 hour, 2 times a year. So I'd like to begin with us just grounding ourselves very briefly, not a very long meditation. So if you feel comfortable with it, close your eyes. I do generally close my eyes when I meditate, so rather than looking at myself, I believe I'll do that. So closing your eyes and feeling the contact points of your body with the chair that you're sitting on, your feet touching the floor. Feel a sense of uplift in your spine, sitting with a sense of dignity, a sense of presence in your sitting posture, but not being too rigid. And just feel what's going on in your body right now without judging anything. We all hold tension in our bodies in different places. It could be your stomach. Check in with each of these places as I mention them. Is your stomach in knots or feeling slightly nauseated? Is your chest tight? Is your jaw clenched? Is your eye twitching? Are your fists balled up? Perhaps you have a low-grade headache. Whatever it is, knowing where you hold tension in your body is extremely helpful. Neck and shoulders, I forgot to mention that. Another place where we often hold tension. Just noticing right now for you where you're holding tension in your body. And then bring your attention to your breath. We're not trying to run away from feelings in our body, simply being aware of them. So paying attention as much as possible to the entire duration of your in-breath and the entire duration of your out-breath, letting go of thinking, worrying, analyzing, doing, simply being present with your breath just as it is in this moment. And when you feel ready, opening your eyes. That was an extremely brief meditation, but I just wanted everybody to have a chance to ground themselves. You may be wondering how breathing could possibly help you during this period of time, that paying attention to our breath is not going to make the coronavirus go away, and that's absolutely true. It will not be making the coronavirus go away. However, it might help you be able to manage all the changes that we're going through during this period of time. Our lives have been turned upside down. We don't know when things are going to get back to normal. Our kids are out of school. We may be working remotely with kids at home. Everything is upside down. There's no toilet paper in the stores. So everything is not what we are accustomed to it being. And we are not happy with change as human beings. We are very much creatures of habit and like things to be the way we think they should be and expect them to be, even in the best of times. So here we are facing a tremendous amount of unknowns, and again, everybody deals with this differently. Understanding how you yourself deal with it is extremely helpful in terms of being able to learn new tools, learn how to manage anxiety before it escalates and blows up. So being able to be aware of the places in your body where you first see the first glimmers of things escalating is really helpful, because it's an early warning sign waving in your face, telling you it's time to just take a step back, take a few breaths, ground yourself in your breath, and then be able to move on from a more clear place. When we're upset, when we're anxious, we don't think clearly. Everything in our body goes to the prehistoric fight or flight, and we do not have the ability to feel that we can see things more calmly and more clearly, which certainly gives us the ability to make decisions, actions, whether to say something or not say something from a much better place. So in all of the things that I've been reading and listening to about how mindfulness can be helpful as we're going through this, one of my favorites that I've come across so far is related to what we call loving kindness practice. So loving kindness practice, also called metta, M-E-T-T-A, is a compassion practice. And when we do this compassion practice, the general phrases are, may I be safe, may I be happy, may I be healthy, and may I live with ease. And when we do this as a full meditation practice, we spend some time focusing on ourselves, and then we move on to wishing these loving kindness wishes to people that we're very close with, neutral people, people that we're having a difficult time with, and to all beings. So, in this time when we are supposed to spend 20 seconds every time we wash our hands, multiple times a day, one of the suggestions that I've come across that I think is really beautiful and really helpful is if you say those 4 phrases one time through for yourself and one time through for somebody that you're concerned about, that comes to approximately 20 seconds, maybe 22 seconds. So let's just try that again, very briefly. Taking a breath, feeling grounded in your own self. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. And now thinking of somebody that you're concerned about, your partner, an elderly parent, another relative, anybody you know you're concerned about. May that person be safe. May they be happy. May they be healthy. And may they live with ease. So again, if you say those 4 phrases 2 times over, you've hit your 20 seconds. And one of the things I think this can do for us is that, yes, we're washing our hands for 20 seconds many, many times a day, and singing happy birthday twice through may be amusing for a while. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star did make me laugh, but that kind of gets old. And in a time when we feel that we don't know what we can do to help make things better, doing this loving kindness practice is calming for ourselves, and science has shown that it does actually make a difference in our brains, is calming for ourselves, and also we may feel that we're doing something in sending out good, compassionate, loving kindness to people that we love and are concerned about. So I invite you to try that practice as you wash your hands for 20 seconds, multiple times a day, in order to stay as safe and healthy as you possibly can. I encourage you to try and touch base with your breath as often as you can and start to look for the places in your body where you hold stress and tension, and notice before it escalates to a feeling of melting down. I hope to be back with more videos, more tools, more ideas of how you can bring mindfulness into your daily life and hopefully help you develop a level of greater equanimity to navigate this period of time that we're living through. Thank you very much. Have a good day.